Hey guys, Ian here with Redline and wanted to answer a couple of questions for you guys. We get these questions all the time about the new Redline RE3000LD rotisserie. How does it compare up against some of your little bit more expensive rotisseries, like let's say the Redline ROT3K? So this video is to show you the differences between them. One of the things I do want to let you know from the beginning is that the Redline RE3000LD rotisserie is actually the exact same unit as the Titan ROT-4500. Those are made at the same factory and they are the exact same rotisseries, so this video will apply in the same way of comparing the ROT3K against the Titan ROT4500. First up, we'll talk about the differences between the arms of the two. If I take the arm off of the ROT3K and compare it here against the RE3000LD, you'll notice a huge difference in the size of the tubing used. Also, two small bolts versus one great big bolt. Bracing here on the ROT3K, as well as the arm is actually the exact same size tubing for the section that sticks out right here. Next, we'll do a little comparison here between the size of the casters on the ROT3K. Small caster with a wheel lock versus obviously a much larger caster also with a wheel lock. I do want to point out that the RE3000LD comes standard with these stabilization arms that basically save your day in the event that your car tries to tip over. Now, of course, you're naturally going to be thinking, well, why does the more expensive rotisserie have the smaller casters? The reason for that is your ROT3K and RTS 3000 have an optional pneumatic off-road caster kit, which I'm showing you here, that switches out your casters for large pneumatic casters. That is an optional upgrade. The RE3000LD does not, at this time, January 2018, have such an upgrade available. Okay, so now I've got the two units side by side where hopefully you can kind of tell the difference. Look at the size of the masthead on that ROT3K. And now, let's have a look at the size of the masthead on the RE3000LD. You see the difference between the two, as well as the base of the frames, just simply larger tubing, larger components used on the ROT3K. And I do want to point out the difference between the balancing system on the two rotisseries. Here we have a small handle that you turn with your hand to raise your carriage up and down and adjust your center of gravity. However, with the ROT3K, as well as the RTS 3000 for that, you have a larger threaded rod, a larger threaded block, bearings with a great big steel block up here, and then this portion of the rotisserie, you don't turn by hand, you turn it with a wrench. Obviously, you can get a lot more force on that to try and raise and lower that car to adjust the center of gravity. Even all of the hardware is bigger on the ROT3K. Great big pin versus a little bitty pin. Again, on the ROT3K, it's big hardware versus little hardware. On the RE3000LD, the bar that you use to rotate the car has this handy little holder. You slide it right in here in order to rotate it. But when we take the rotating bar from the RE3000LD and compare it alongside the ROT3K bar, there is no comparison. When you get ready to spin the ROT3K, you pull a pin out, you pull this pin back, you slide the pin back in here, and now the unit is freed up to spin to whichever hole you want. The RE3000LD is very similar in terms of how it locks in place. It actually works on a spring-loaded cam, so you just kind of rotate this back like that, rotate the car to wherever you want it, and then let it flop back in. And notice how our RE3000LD doesn't have any bracing on the T-carriage, whereas the ROT3K does. Angle bracing on the arms, no angle bracing on the arms. Great big T-carriage, little bitty T-carriage. So at the end of the day, guys, what we're talking about here is light duty versus heavy duty. The Redline RTS 3000 and ROT3K rotisseries are heavy duty. The RE3000LD is exactly as the LD designation sounds. It means light duty. You can see both of these rotisseries as well as all of the Redline products for rotisseries on our website, redlinestands.com. You can give us a shout at 901-351-4764 to order and ask questions. We hope you learned something today, and we appreciate you taking the time to watch our video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on YouTube and follow us. We're making informative videos all the time, and naturally, we'd like those to go out to as many people as possible. Thanks.